Acting off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a hot vibe for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. Good guys, you know who you are.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And from the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. Oh, they come after him right away, and Becky goes on the first play of the game. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Up the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he... Got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll find his tight end Gray open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yellow. Collect. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Right here down the field. It'll fall. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
There are certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Mahomes now to throw again. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the rookie in the 5th rounder, Torrey Horton. Down the sideline. And he will score. Torrey Horton. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Here's Smith to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelce. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
43! 43!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Yo. What is it? No, we changed it. What? Sit up! What is it? Yes, sir. Sit up!
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
DC.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion comes Walker. Another run here with Mitchell. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Sit up! Yo. Sit up!
On 3rd down, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a halt to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Mecole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
At their own 15-yard line.
Yellow. 15. 57.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
To Kelsey on the tight end screen. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. Oh, hey, 15.
Right back to the air from Mahomes. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Exiting the pocket right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Hey, 57.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. That's taken at about the 14. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Hold on, ready? Ready. Shut up.
Now Jackson on the move. Now he takes off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready. Shut up.
Play action now. Jackson out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
In motion comes Walker. Third and short. Jackson. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
8 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down to 45. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Second down, they need 7.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet. Hey, Sunday. Right side.
Now, Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Wait. Hey, 57. Hey, 15. Strike.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Wooten. 18 yards on the connection. First down, KC.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Right side. Hey, 43. Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll send Flowers in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Ready? Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion comes Walker. 2nd down. Jackson moving outside the pocket. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Rolling right, he keeps it himself. And Mahomes as smart as they come. Hits the deck, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A gain of 9. Brings up
So,
second
from
and
37, here's 2nd and 1. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to fight.
Comes out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
You see it?
On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught by Walker. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to it.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that'll set up fourth down. And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle. They caught by Rice. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yellow. 80.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. Kool1.
Mahomes on first down. Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 21. Here's second and 9. On the give, it's Mitchell. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson. The pressure. Too much. And he goes down. George Karlaftis getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
The key to a good quarterback scramble is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll send Flowers in motion. 4th down. Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 10. And the Ravens first down.
On the ground, here's Mitchell. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. The paper, baby, numbers on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can bet you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the E right now.
Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Tie game, 4th quarter. This defense knows the importance of keeping this thing at a 3-point game. What a big play there with the tackle for loss on 1st and goal.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Mitchell is in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes has caught right side by Thornton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
What will they do on this play? Third down, needing 8. They'll drop to throw. The ball's out.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. In the middle, he's got Kelsey. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Here's 1st down.
Yellow.
Mahomes back, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action with Mahomes. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
50, yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Adoree Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And now the decision is go for two. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now it's Mitchell. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. As the clock is stopped with 18 seconds remaining. Second down. Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
No, we changed it. Come on, come on.
Now Jackson. Exiting. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Jackson on fourth down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on